Hi everyone, this is my trailer reaction to Behind Closed Doors. So my trailer reactions are mostly scary movies or action movies. I don't often do independent films or comedies or dramas. Don't know why, I just don't. It's not that I don't love those kinds of movies, I just don't get as much of a from those trailers, usually. But someone actually suggested that I watch the trailer for this movie called Behind Closed Doors. It deals with domestic violence during the pandemic lockdown situation that we are currently in. So I'm assuming going to take a very realistic look at the reality of not only domestic violence and abuse, psychologically or physically, but how that has been amplified in this lockdown that the entire world has been in at some point. I don't know if this is going to be something mainstream like Sleeping with the Enemy, or if this is going to be something much more visceral and graphic and uncomfortable like The Dead Girl. I would kind of see this being in between something like Come Early Morning. Now that is not as much about domestic violence as it is about depression and self-loathing and self-medicating, but these themes can be done in obviously many different ways. So really I have no expectation about what this is going to be. We just stop talking about it and watch it then. Go.
At least once in your life,
oh, it's right
someone
hand.
will hurt you.
So, Mrs. Crawford, am I correct that your friend Allison has suggested you come to see me?
That someone will take all that you are and rip it into pieces.
Domestic violence.
And they won't even watch where the pieces land.
Hello? Mommy's home.
Any children?
2. Molly, she's the youngest, she's 7. Kayla, she's the eldest, she's 11.
Here I girls. Why don't you girls run outside to the garden?
I'm just gonna talk, alright?
Of course he's got the wife beater on.
To confide in, someone to talk to.
Don't need anyone to talk to.
Well, you've just been acting weird lately.
What do you mean weird?
You've been busy, and when you're busy, you're upset, and when you're upset, you don't want to play with us.
Your children are in danger. Allison was right to send you my way.
I don't want to be sent to anyone like some fucking letter.
But my job here is to determine why don't you show the same level of resistance to your husband.
He literally closed the door. It's literally behind
You
closed
live
doors.
for your kids, and if you're a decent person, you'll die for them.
What's gonna happen then?
What do you mean, what's gonna
You're
happen?
gonna go to the police and they're gonna...
I can't call the police.
Why not?
He's the father of our children.
He doesn't deserve you.
Sir, what are you doing?
No, you don't understand
Shut
it.
up, you dirty little slut. You know that? You're a fucking whore!
I've been there, Lisa. I've seen all this before.
I just want to make sure you're safe.
No.
I think some counts get under my skin, you can think again.
So you're starting to like him now, are you?
I just can't think about it. About me.
Always looks pissed. There's always like a best friend.
At any given moment, you have the power to stand back and say to yourself, this is not how the story is going to end.
January 5th. Oh, okay. So it is already streaming. The trailer is giving us like a straightforward domestic abuse situation. I'm assuming that there's definitely more. And then they showed, see, who's that man? Because is it a friend? Is it a therapist? Is that, maybe they said it in the trailer, I didn't realize. Is that the police? Is that an investigator? No, because he said, go to the police and blah, blah, blah. So I do see a lot of the same tropes, not tropes, I see a lot of the same things that we see in a lot of these other movies, but the thing is we see them in those other movies because they're true. I mean, in a lot of situations like this, the children are not oblivious to what is going on, so the trailer made it seem like the kids were like, Mommy, you're acting different, when like, I mean, I grew up in a household with a domestic situation with a verbally abusive stepfather. I mean, whatever. But I knew what was up. Like, I was really young, but I wasn't, like, dumb. Like, I knew what was going on. So I'm interested to see if this has any different outcome than, like, most of the other movies that we see. I mean, this could go Sleeping with the Enemy and enough, like, and she could fight back, although they didn't show anything. They didn't show her fighting back in any way. which is not bad because it should not always have to result in the abused, going outside of the law to get what's right. So maybe we're gonna see what it looks like to actually go through all of the proper steps. Yes, it is giving me things, it's giving me scenarios, if you will, and situations I've seen before, but I'm interested to see where this goes with it. So I'm interested to see what this is. It's already streaming. I'm gonna get the link for the movie or information. I'm gonna put it in the comments below. So if you're interested in watching the movie itself, I will put information down below. If you are interested in reading more about this movie, I actually have an interview with the writer, and she directed it and she produced it, and I'm pretty sure she edited it. It sounds like she just from soup to nuts, this is entirely her film. Boxall. Oh my gosh, what if I'm mispronouncing it? This is terrible if I'm saying it wrong. But listen, I know, okay, I get that I often do flashy, fun trailer reactions, but sometimes there are movies that are not flashy and fun, but they are important. So if you have seen this movie, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you have not seen this movie, still comment below, because I do want to talk about it. I do love talking about movies, and this looks like an uncomfortable topic, but that means it needs to be talked about. So thank you for watching this and liking and subscribing and again commenting. That has been my trailer reaction to Behind Closed Doors. Thank you for watching James Reacts. Goodbye.
Shut up, James!